I'm influenced a lot by comic book art. Like I grew up a lot on graphic novels. I mean, I even went through a phase where I used to make my own comic books. And that's how I got into like a certain style of drawing and creating images. So comic book art is quite a big influence on my work. Most of the ideas for my posters are social commentary. If I feel strongly about something and I feel like something needs to be commented on, I usually will create an image or a piece to convey that message. I think it stems from growing up in Bulawayo, in Zim, and discovering art and how art could be a vehicle to address or comment on social ills or some form of discrimination. Not necessarily change things overnight, but at least get people to think about certain things and maybe even change perceptions. Living in Joburg definitely does affect my art in both positive and negative ways. There's a lot of different people with different cultural backgrounds staying here. There isn't just one way of doing things, and I think the pace at which things are done here in Joburg as well kind of like does inspire you to constantly be on your feet. I think in recent years, with the way a lot of people outside of the continent have been quite interested in what's happening in Africa, and in particular South Africa, you know, like in the creative scene, you can actually see that there's still not much of understanding of what we're actually doing this side. So it still feels very new to a lot of people out there. If my work carried some sort of an identity that describes where I'm from or what I'm about, I think that's important for me to carry through, whether I'm operating from Africa or any other part of the world.